What up? Another Elden Ring video here. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out if 99 dexterity or if more dexterity will allow you to cast your spells faster than, say, like your starting dexterity. Now, I'm using the Astrologer class. I've I've removed all the armor and I'm using just the Astrologer staff for this test. I think like the weight on the staff and the strength can make a difference in how fast you actually are able to cast a spell. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not scientific, but I know like with some of the swords, like the stronger you are, you're able to wield them, like the higher the strength, and it does seem like it helps with the speed. Maybe in connection with dexterity, like the two of them could play hand in hand. I'm gonna show off my attributes here. So I have, I think, 11 dexterity right now. So I have 11 dexterity and 99 intelligence. Just for the record, strength is 21. And then the bigger mind, endurance, faith, arcane, all that. You can see the attributes right there on the left. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cast two different spells. First one will be the pebble, and then I'll do the rock sling. Uh, I think these are the two. The glintstone pebble is probably the most used spell for a mage. With the astrologer class, and we're going to use the astrologer staff. So I just removed everything. We're going to cast the spells. Now he has two different types of spell. He has like the backhand, and then he has like the forward hand. So I'm going to double tap it and just show you the two different spells. One, two. So obviously the backhand, this one is going to be a little bit slower than that one, or at least it seems that way. Obviously I haven't done like a frame by frame, but you see he has to like cue it up. And this one it's already there, just like boom. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drink a little bit of this, and then now we're gonna test. I'm just gonna fire off until all my focus power, my FP is gone. I'm using a controller right now, so I'm not using a keyboard and mouse. And how I will test this is I will go frame by frame. All right, so there you see that's right there, and then we're gonna go frame by frame here. So this is just 11 dexterity, 21 strength, and then 99 um, intelligence. All right, now what we're gonna do is fill this focus meter back up, and we're gonna do the rock sling right here. So this is my favorite, or probably not my favorite, but my most used spell in Elden Ring for the Mage class. See, this one he only has like the backhand. So let me get one more, and that was just pumping them out, and then we'll see how many frames it takes to cast it. I'll probably like start here and then stop there. As soon as the rocks like move forward is when I'll stop it because they're all. Now let me go to a site of grace and I'm gonna bump up my dexterity to 99 BRB. All right, show the stats off. Let me move that out of the way. So as you can see right now, we have 99 dexterity. Everything else is the same in this instance. The vigor, mind, endurance, strength, intelligence, faith, arcane, all that is going to be the same. So what we'll do is we'll switch. We're already on the glintstone pebble right now. So try to do the same one. Yeah, definitely is faster to the eye. You just tell that's faster. Definitely faster. And I'll just do a couple solo ones here. So the question is going to be, at what point of dexterity does it start to speed up? So let me do the glintstone pebble. Now, this has been 99, so what I'll do is I'll lower it down to 50. I put it on rock sling and just going to show the stats off. So now we have 50 dexterity and 99 intelligence. And let's see how fast that he can get this spell off with the glintstone pebble. It does seem a little bit faster. I don't know if it's as fast as 99. But it doesn't seem much slower, to be honest. And so now we'll do the rock sling. That one may be a tad slower. This is just to the naked eye. This is not even looking at a comparison. This is me just doing it like side, not even looking at it side by side. Just looking at it in real time. All right, so now we have 99 strength, 99 dexterity here. Let me show the stats off so you guys can see. 99 strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Now, if we look over, let me see. So I don't think it's going to make a difference with the strength, but we're going to try it right here with the glintstone pebble. I don't know. Maybe it does seem like it's a little bit faster with a higher strength. You tell me what you think. I mean, maybe the same. I don't know. Maybe a little bit faster. Let's try the rock sling. I'm just going to fire these off and then I'll do it like one by one. That one definitely still seems slower. I don't know if dexterity is making a difference in this one. I can't tell to the naked eye. Of course, when we jump into frame by frame, we'll get a better look at it. Let's go ahead and do a couple of slow motion, or not slow motion ones, but we'll do like the glintstone double. That one is definitely faster. I don't know if the strength is aiding in it though or not. I mean, I'm saying it's definitely faster than like the low, like 11 dexterity. What I started with. This one is still the same. But definitely this like spell right here is definitely much faster. So as you can see here, in conclusion, I don't think it's really worth putting, for mages, putting much into dexterity because you're only gaining a few frames at 99 dexterity versus 11 dexterity with the glintstone pebble, which is probably the fastest spell you could cast, in the game. I mean, you're only gaining about 10 frames per second. Now, maybe like in PvP that will help, but let's be honest, like the glintstone pebble, if you're in PvP and that's what you're using, you're probably not gonna win the battle. Let's just be honest, or whatever, because it doesn't really do that much damage. It's just a spell. I mean, when you're playing, the campaign or whatnot with Elden Ring, or you're playing the story, and early game against the minions, yeah, it can, even mid game, once you level your character up, yeah, it can be a really good spell to cast, and like maybe those few seconds, or those few frames per second do matter. But overall, I wouldn't put too much into dexterity with the mage, at least in terms of speed and casting the spells. For those purposes, I wouldn't put too much into it. I mean, obviously, with a mage, you want to focus on mind, vigor, and then of course intelligence, and maybe even a little bit of arcane, for depending which spells or incantations you may be casting or whatnot. All that can come into play. But as far as dexterity goes, in terms of casting a spell, yeah, it's definitely probably not worth it to invest your runes into dexterity at all. And it probably no surprise there, but I just thought this would be a cool little test to try out just to see what the difference is with like a high dexterity build, a medium dexterity build, and then like a very low dexterity build. And I'll probably do another test just to see what it takes to get, or how much dexterity it takes to improve the speed just a couple frames. Let's say we got one frames or something like that, like normal, or with 11 dexterity. What it takes to get it to like 57. Does it take like 35 dexterity, something like that? Maybe those few frames per second can help, like in a PvP battle. I doubt it, but you never know. And of course, we have to test like other spells and stuff as well. I'm just doing like the very basic spells that most astrologer classes or mage classes are going to be using. Obviously the glintstone pebble is, like I said in the beginning of the video, probably it's the one you start with, the one everybody uses. And then rock sling is, one that a lot of people are going to use because they're going to grab that meteorite staff. And of course, that's going to boost the damage with the rock sling. Like I said, it's probably the spell that I cast the most in game. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Hopefully you found this video intuitive or helpful or whatnot. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a good day. I'm out. Peace.